want it. Get rid of it. No. Okay. Oh, that's kind of cool, huh? There's a green screen now. That's pretty friggin' cool, huh? All you ladies pop your like this. Shake your body, don't stop, don't miss. Just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it now. Oh my gosh. When I tell you guys what I was watching, it's crazy. Hello, JJ. How are? Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you forever. I never forget people. I never forget my lovies. How are you? Were you here when Leticia bitch was on here a couple year and a half ago, a year ago, something like that? Were you on here? Hello, TWC. Oh, TWC is up in here with a quickness. I'm not changing, so today was a rough day. Look at me. Leggings are back on. Yes! I love my leggings. I have many pairs. Pairs? Pair. My daughter used to give me a hard time because I'd say pairs of jeans or pairs of shoes or a pair of shoes. I can't remember. But she's like, Mom, that's not how you say it. I'm like, well, that's why I didn't graduate high school. Sosa's gone. My son picked him up. Can I say this is, you're still beautiful? Well, thank you. I don't feel beautiful. Excuse me. The big wigs are going to be here tomorrow. Both properties. Hello, darling. Hi. I would say internet husband, Robert, but you're already married. So Dee knows I'd be just joking, but we've met in real life, so it's not only internet. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Donna. Thank you. So, yeah, today has just been a freaking emotional day. You know how sometimes you just have those days? It could be I'm overexhausted, overstressed, underslept, underrested. I don't know how you say it. And then you get emotional because you're just stressed out. Stay. Oh, shit, this is the first time I've yawned tonight. Have a question. You want to have another kid or doesn't have? I can't have any more kids. I would have 10 kids if I could, but I've lost a child. I've had 2 children. I mean, not a full grown child I haven't lost. It was, you know. Hello, I don't know how to say that. Hello, Agent Bud. Hello, Alfredo. Alfredo Perez? Penez. I don't know how to say that. Not a full, not a full baby. No, I actually had a miscarriage. And then when I was younger, I feel terrible about it, but I had an abortion. I was with a very abusive guy, and I was 19, and I'm like, no, I was 18. I was like, I can't do this. I was young. I was living with him and his mother, and it was just a nightmare. He liked to rip my clothes off me and hit me and stuff. Hey, Lexi, how are you, honey? Hi, ma'am. I'm from India. Well, hello. So you guys, you're not going to believe this, but I don't know if I've ever told you. Long time ago, I came across this guy, this guy on YouTube. And you know what made me think of him again years later? Lisa Richard reminds me of this guy, Daddy Longneck. Have you guys ever seen Daddy Longneck? Please tell me. Howdy, ma'am. I'm from Texas. Hey, Judge. How are you? Have a question. Wear a white blouse next. Oh my goodness, you and wearing stuff. Naughty. So Leticia has had wellness checks called on her a couple times. And Excuse me, I'm so sorry. You should have heard the way she spoke to one of the police officers last night. She called him. She asked him, "How many times do you ejaculate?" Like, you bitch. She said, "You're evil, you're disgusting, blah, 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 blah." I do not understand. And she has threatened people since she's been back. She's threatened her ex-boyfriend on the internet, and nothing's being done. And she gets away with it. And she goes live 24/7, right? And all she does is scream and yell, and she's a victim, and it's mind-blowing. No, I'm not taking it all off. What do you think of the big news is that Trump will announce tomorrow? He's announcing big news tomorrow? I didn't hear that. Don't ask. I'm proud of my age. I'm 56, so you can ask me. She got them big boys. Are you talking about my girls? They're girls, by the way. They're not boys. So has anyone looked up Daddy Longneck? Go right now, if you have another thing, and look up Daddy Longneck. Oh, good night, Judge. Get ready for June. Okay, I was going to tell you guys, I had to reach out to my ex-husband. I mean, I didn't have to, but I do have to say we still have, I don't want to say a friendship, because it's not like we talk to each other very often, but we are expecting another grandbaby. And my son is living with his father, with my ex-husband's dad, so my son's grandpa. And gosh, I'm so sad. Why does this happen when I get on here? And so I noticed my bank account. You've seen him? Does Lisa's neck not remind you? I don't know if you watch Lisa, but I don't go to her channel, but have you ever seen her neck when she's outside? It's like long and skinny. It's just like what's Bank of America, TWC? You come on too late. I'm old too, but it's only 8:45, 9 o'clock my time. So, God, my hair is pissing me off. What's Bank of America, TWC? You guys, I heard US Bank, is it US Bank? Are closing people's accounts, literally, with no notice. What the fuck? I'm buffering? Have you seen Daddy Longneck? You guys, am I buffering? Trump just spending more money. Well, the thing is people don't have to worry about him stealing it. Like, he doesn't need to. You've seen Lisa before. Bank of America holds my mortgage. Oh, they do, Robert? I heard US Bank and Bank of America was going to start closing people's accounts. I guess people who are a risk to them. I don't know, like, what they mean by that. A risk to them. And also there's these stimuluses coming out, $5,000, and now some other one that could be an additional $5,000. And then and they're changing things with the taxes. There's new ways you can get more money back for your taxes. He has spending programs, not buffering anymore. Thank you. Better not close. What's better? Not close. Nope, haven't seen Daddy Longneck, but I seen a woman at the bar with long. Gross. Oh yeah, so let me go back. My ex. So I noticed, I was like, okay, this is one way it's going to get me to stop buying stuff on the internet, because that freaking collagen stuff I bought, right? I only bought one bottle, and I didn't sign up for the subscribe, right? Where they send you one every month. And They charged me for it when I purchased it. And then I just noticed yesterday, now there's a pending charge for another one. So I'm sending it back. I'm pissed. It's like, it's the one I already paid for. I haven't received another one and I don't want another one. It smells, I figured out what it smells like. It smells like pee. That's the smell. It smells like urine. Ew. So, it's supposed to be pineapple. Tastes nothing like pineapple. I'm not, whatever. I'm just saying that why am I being charged almost $60 for that? And I also bought some rust remover because we have these railings outside that I want to, this rust remover is supposed to be amazing. I've already emailed them and told them I haven't received it. I ordered it like a month ago. I paid for it and I still haven't received it. So now I have to try to track them down. I'm going to go to my bank. I'm going to say that they can't cancel it now because it's just, I'm tired of people putting charges through my account that I haven't approved. So I got to get better about this. I got to stop ordering things. But I noticed my account was pretty low. Payday's Friday. And so I reached out to my ex-husband and said, hey, excuse me. I said, is there any way you could throw me a few bucks? I said, I've been paying for this. I mean, a lot of it I've been paying for Sosa, for Sosa. And he's like, how much you want? And he said like $300-$400. I'm like, no, I get paid Friday. I don't need that much. I am single, yes. Sometimes you have to pay extra to smell like pee. Use gloves with the rest. Oh, use gloves. Well, I'm probably not going to get it. I'm pissed. And it was $30 for a bottle. Ugh. So anyways, I'm just frustrated. Like there's no reason for that. There's no reason for me to be so low in funds. Yes, I spent a lot of money on Sosa. I bought him a dog bed. I bought his 2 different types of medicine for his joints. Like I buy him treats. I take him to the dog bather place. I get dog walkers for him when I'm at work. I spend a lot of money on that dog. And of course bills. But if I want to buy a car, I need to stop this shit. I need to stop. I need to stop buying stuff. I'm from, where do you think I'm from? Okay, sometime, hold on, let me see. Hey, Donna. Oh, you guys talking to her? Nope, haven't seen it. You guys, has anyone looked up Daddy Longneck? My ex called about 10 years ago and asked for a loan. I would have thrown her 1,000, but when she said 80K, I said no. Well, anyways, so I just said 150, and I said that's fine because I get paid Friday, and I always remember I got to pay it back. So I don't want to get too much from him because he goes 300-400, and I'm like, no, 150 if you can do that. If you can't, whatever. So I mean, that's the one thing with him, and I sent him pictures of my apartment. And he says it's very cute, but we don't hate each other. Sometimes when I start thinking about the past, I kind of get upset and I think about how shitty he was sometimes, but he's a good guy. We just weren't for each other, but he's a good guy. Deep down. I mean, to his friends, at least. I mean, he wasn't wonderful to me and the kids, but he'll do anything for a friend. So, and I guess that's what matters the most in life is friends over family, right? And his daughter feels the same way. So I'm not saying anything that's not true. She's very hurt by how he's been. And my son definitely is suffering from it, I'm sorry, hon, but I wouldn't ask him for. I know, Robert. Oh, you did Waste of Space? Well, welcome. My Latity video from years ago, or from a couple years ago. Um, I know, but I feel like, you know what? I guess I kind of feel too, Robert. Like, I mean, he doesn't owe me anything, but at the same time, like, I kind of got screwed. Not technically, not literally, but, uh, you know, he got off easy. Hey, Akon. She is back. Yeah, Latity's back. Like, you guys, she's worse than ever. And by the way, she's amping it up for the camera. So much of it is fake, what she's doing. She's got all these new facial expressions that are so fake. You can tell. It's like, can you imagine Lisa, Lori, Titi, and Leticia all together? Put Shani in there too. Shamu. Um, but she's just disgusting. The way she was talking to that officer, he did nothing to her. And then she's like, I hate men. Back up, back up. You guys are disgusting. And I'm thinking, weren't you just screwing your ex-fiance the other night? What do you mean you hate men? She's such a liar half of the time, too. He did, Lexi, right? He did. So, kind of, I feel like, it's the least he can do for me. I know. I got the shaft in that divorce. I didn't have a good lawyer. $5,000 later that I had to pay for, I didn't get him a lawyer. Thank God my ex-boss fronted it for me. Um, it's really depressing when I think about it, but they're, 30 years together, 25 years married, and 2 years of alimony. It's absurd. But you know what? Listen, if I would have gotten more money for a longer period of time, I wouldn't have found this job. Now, would it have been nice to get that from him? Absolutely. Do I feel like I deserved it? Absolutely. But I would not have found this job. And, I was forced to find something that I could support myself with. And it's not easy out there, I tell you. For the most part, men are simple. I think they are. You're right. I agree. Hey, Shane. Wait, if you were married for 10 years, you can hitch on his Social Security when you retire. If I was your lawyer, you'd be getting half of everything he makes. I know, but here's the thing. Aw, thank you, Shane. Mr. Sosa went home when I was at work today. My son came and picked him up. But I will tell him. Hey, Michael. What was I going to say? Oh, the Social Security thing. I got to check into that though, because they may have changed how things work. It used to be, yes, you just automatically, when you became 62 or retirement age, which I'm going to be 75, or 62, whatever. Then if you didn't get remarried, then yes, you would get the Social Security, or half of the Social Security, and it doesn't affect his Social Security. But I'm hearing that I have to contact the Social Security Department, and I think there might be a time limit now. I really like your fit, and you're beautiful and gorgeous, and I really like your fit, and you're really beautiful, and you are the sweetest girl ever. You're amazing. And hi, girly. Hello, Weston. How do you say that? I don't want to trash it. Nyaber. I can't say it. If he made more than you. He did make more than me. And Robert, like I was saying, he waited. I knew he was up to something. He waited to take that promotion until after our divorce, because again, it wasn't until after the divorce that he got that promotion, right after. And I remember him saying prior to that that he was going to be getting a promotion. But I think he did, and then he said he was going to wait on it. Well, that's because he's making 6 figures now. I mean, he didn't want to accept that before the divorce. He's no dummy. What have I been up to? Working. I paid my ex 1.3 mil in the house. She should have taken the 10% for life that I offered. Yeah, and the funny thing is he offered me, well, I still thought it was shitty, $800 a month for 6 years or something. I can't remember what it was, and I should have taken it because in the long run, I would have made more instead of the 2 years. Or was it, how many years did he offer? 8 years, I think it was. And I said, no, $800? That's what I get. He's like, I'm going to have the last laugh. Hey, Aziz. He's like, I'm going to have the last laugh, bitch. Whatever. It's not fair. It's really not. It is what it is, though. God's taking care of me. God is taking care of me. I guess I'm lucky. Nobody wants me. Oh, nobody wants me either. Don't you worry about that. The right person will come along at the right time. That's what I say. I mean, I think that's what a lot of people say. When it's time, when you're least looking for it, it'll happen. And I'm not looking for it. I'll tell you that. I'm not interested. I'm not. I'm just not interested. Men are so, but Judge, like you said, men are very simple. Like in the way of you feed them, you keep things clean, and you give them the nookie. They're happy. Keep their belly full, do the other stuff and keep the place clean. Come home to a, home cooked meal maybe. And I know a lot of women say, I'm not going to cook for him. Shut up. Leticia bitched because she cooked for Robert while he went out to work and she did the laundry. I worked so hard. She's fat and lazy. She doesn't think she should have to do anything. And she was saying last night that she's God, but yet calls herself a Christian. These people that use God are disgusting. Hello, Krista. You've been here before, I think. She couldn't see the forest through the trees, but hindsight, I'm glad she didn't take the 10%. Yeah, I mean, she probably wanted it all up front because you never know, like anything could happen. I can feed and clean for myself, but I do miss conversation. I mean, I don't know. Men, what do you think? See, I knew you've been here before. Nice to see you again. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that men are simple? Or are men? Do you think that having a woman, that keeps herself nice for you, cleans, cooks for you, does your laundry maybe, you think you're happy then? The thing is they are simple, but at the same time, you can't trust them. That's the whole problem. Sure. I mean, if it were that simple and shit, excuse my language, I'd clean all day and cook, I'd bake, I'd do whatever to make you happy. But you're going to cheat on me anyways. Or, look at porn all the time. Replace me with porn, Who wants that? Not me. I have no interest. Nothing. Hey, heavy metal. Hello. In my life, my men like to lean on me. Really? I do a lot of the cleaning, all the yard work, repair it. And anything that breaks. I know Robert's a badass cook, you guys. He's good to his wife. He is. Playing games, witchcraft, like video games. Yeah, Robert, I mean, it would be nice to have a guy around that could just fix shit, Like I need 2 refrigerators and a stove hauled off that came out of units, right? and a guy from another property was supposed to bring his truck and pick it up and take it for us, but he still hasn't done it, and it's been 2 weeks, and I got to get him out of here. It's like, stuff like that. I wish I had a guy around. I'd say, honey, hey, you know, it's my job. Can you help me out? We got to get this shit out of here. Hey, Karen. A good man values many of those traditional roles. Yes. Thank you. See, and I like those traditional roles. And a lot of women these days, they don't want to do it. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like I don't want to even attempt a relationship. Make sad. I'm getting sad. Well, when she dies, I'm coming to take. Okay, Robert. Look at my hands, you guys. Ugh. I know I say that all the time, but I mean, I don't. This is the thing. These people on social media, Lisa, TT, freaking Leticia, Lori, these women that cannot work a day in their life because they're lazy and they're entitled and they want everybody on social media to just throw money at them. They complain, well, I have PTSD, but you can sit on social media for 24/7? What? If you can do that, you can do a work at home job, or you can go fucking do something. I mean, there's people like me, there's people worse off than me that have literal physical ailments that get out there and work overtime and work hard. And we don't sit and bitch and complain about it, but we don't expect anything from anybody. I don't understand these pigs on the internet that offer nothing and expect everything. It's crazy to me. It makes me so angry that, especially when they get on there and lie, like Lisa and all of them lie about stuff, about their situations, Lisa just wants money to go smoke up in her pipe, you know what I'm saying? Ugh. Hey, Yvette. I married a jack of all trades. You name it, he could repair anything. That's awesome. You're lucky. I need a hug, heavy metal. Magician one, but I never had a chance. Oh, really, Lexi? Aw. Okay, I'm going to bed. I have to work in the morning. Okay, Judge. Good night, hon. Thanks for popping in. It's always nice to see you. It'll be nice to see you in June. You better make good on your word. My hair. Yeah, that's Robert. He can cook, he can clean, he can bring home the bacon, fry it up in a pan. I worked all my life with physical disabilities and didn't want to be a burden. I'm retired now, and my hubby and I value art. That is so awesome. That's, Karen, that's what I wanted with my ex. I did, and I stuck in it and stuck in it and stuck in it. He didn't want that. He did not want that. He wanted a woman that wanted to go out and drink with his buddies all the time and party, like we were in our 20s. He didn't want to go to church. He just didn't care about that stuff. And it's hard when that's like instilled in me and I can't change who I am. Like I can change things about me, but when it's at the core of me, just those values that I have, it's like I've always had them. So I can't just get rid of them, I don't know. And I shouldn't have to. If I do end up ever dating someone and getting in a serious relationship, I would hope it would be somebody who would value those things. But anymore, the world's just crazy. And it's just a perfect example, you guys, of these ladies that spend all their time on the internet while their kid is sitting there begging them to get off the internet while it's causing problems in their family life. They're abusing animals and they're neglecting their children. And oh, I got to get this on video. I can't imagine being like that. It's like even with Sosa, or when my kids call, or I'm off of here. It's like, love you guys, but my kids are my number one, and I just can't understand it, and it makes me so angry to hear it. I support you. I'm crying right now. Heavy, you're not crying. Stop it. I had to go through 26 years with my abusive ex before I found my soulmate. We're completely compatible and take very good care of each other. Karen, do you ever feel like if you never went through that you might not be in that you might not have found who you have? Do you ever think that? I mean, I do believe that God does allow us to go through certain things to get us, because he knows where we're going to be, right? He knows what he has for us. I'm so glad you got out of that situation, though. He could well do plumbing and electrical. Oh my gosh, Yvette, yeah, you you got a good one. Keep up the positive vibes, miss. Nothing but good to continue to come for you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Shane. The crazy thing, everybody gives them money. I know. And then they become dependent on the stupid people. It's crazy. Will you still have Sosa when you move to Idaho? When he passed away, I would say, where are you? Oh, Yvette. I'm married to... Wait, he's gone? I don't remember you saying that. Donna, will I still have Sosa? Well, Sosa lives with my son. So I mean, if and when I'm able to move to Idaho, I mean, my daughter says they're going, they're going to move, definitely. But it's not going to be for a few years. That's the problem. My hair's pissing me off. It's not going to be for a few years, but if I get a place with a little bit of property, absolutely, he will come with me. And I'm sure my son would let him too. I say, he'd come with me, because I just love him so much and I want to take care of him. I miss him. But then I need a break, because when he's here, I literally get no rest. I work all day and then come home. I don't even sit down and rest. I change my clothes, get all of his stuff out, my bag that has his water bottle, that has his poop bags, that has the baseball, that has, his treats, everything in it, the flashlight. It's, and we go for a long walk. And then in the morning before I go to work, I take him for a little walk, not as long of a walk. I'm trying, Lexi. Thank you, honey. The ranch, you would be good buddy. I was Walter in the name. So done with it. You're right. God allows situations to let us grow. Yes, I like your name and I like your little avatar. So done with this. So done with it. I love that name. Sounds like he and I could have been good pals. Yes, I think that I wouldn't change a thing. Oh, you guys, I love you all. Todd Father, hello. Todd Father. I got this little thing. It's pretty cool, actually, because I'm sick of this, okay? I'm sick of this thing, which I really liked. It's a charger. It has, 3 different... It's got an iPhone charger, and then it's got an Android charger, and then one of the older Android chargers got 3 in 1. But then I got this one, and it's nice because you plug it in, and it stands up, so you can put your phone on top of it, and it'll stand straight up. So I like that. I want to show you a blouse I got for work. I had to. I had to get a blouse. I had to. I need stuff for work. It's pretty. Isn't that pretty? I have to wear something under it, a camisole or something, but I got it at Costco, actually. I like it. I can wear it with jeans and boots or sandals. When it gets nicer out, I can wear it with slacks and heels. It's perfect. I've been a widow 25 years. You haven't dated anybody else, Yvette? He even built his own darkroom and developed pictures. Aww. Heavy metal, go ahead. Come take care of me. I'm just kidding. Can I clean your house? My little apartment. When I got home from work, I changed and I started sweeping and cleaning because Sosa was here. And he sheds a shit ton. Oh my gosh. But I took him to get a bath yesterday, Sunday. Took him to get a bath yesterday. Oh my gosh. He was so naughty, I'm telling you. It was so exhausting. Not interested. He was great husband and father. Oh, see, that's amazing that you have that memory. A lot of women don't. And Karen, I'm so glad you found somebody that treats you like you deserve. Both of you. It's like a lot of women don't get that. I haven't had that yet. You know, sure, I was married for 25 years, but it wasn't. He treated me better when we were dating prior to children because it was all about him. You know, he's such a narcissist. And I know people say that all the time, but he really was. He is a narcissist. He was an only child growing up, adopted. You know, his parents gloated all over him, and he could never do anything wrong. It was never him. Just, ugh. Oh my gosh, 16 kids and you 13? Oh, pray, treat you like a princess. Okay. Well, if you say. But yeah, so I'm really nervous for tomorrow because the big wigs are coming in from Cali, and of course, the day after they get here, they're coming to both of my properties. Breathe. So I'm going to have to get up extra early, and I'm going to have to go in at 5 because my maintenance guy, we've hired him, but we're waiting for his drug test to come back before he can officially start work. He was from a temp agency, so we didn't have to deal with that. They drug tested him, but now that he's applied with us and he's working with us, he has to wait. He has to wait for that to come back, and so I don't have maintenance until he starts the job, which means I'm gonna have to walk around, pick up all the trash outside the other property. I'm gonna have to clean the laundry rooms at both places. I mean, it's just gonna be a lot, and I want things to. But a reason I'm glad they're coming though is because then they can get a look at what the needs are for the properties. You know, the other property especially definitely needs to have the parking lot repaved. I mean, it does. It needs to be striped. You know, the parking lot needs to be sealed and striped, all of that. So, you know, I want them to see the needs of the properties. And that'll be a good thing. Hey, I have a budget to work with. You know, I can't do anything more than I'm doing. I can come over to help you out. Come on, come help me. Come help me. So there's 14 people watching, 9 thumbs up. Who hasn't given a thumbs up? Come on, guys. Hope they see the great work that you do. Oh, thank you, Yvette. I work hard. I really do. Friday, I called my boss after work later in the evening and I said, I just wanted to, I had to call her for another reason, but I said, do you know something I just thought about? She said, what? I said, between the 2 corrections and then 3 recerts, I turned in 5 recertifications today. That's a lot. I don't know if you guys know what a recertification is. If you've ever lived in an apartment, every year you have to do a recertification. Well, if it's government funding, if you're getting government funding, I mean, it's a file, and every year you have to see if you qualify, which means you have to fill out stack of papers. I have to send out verifications for banking, for unemployment, for child support, for BVS, which is public assistance, so we can see if people are collecting these things. And if there's 3 people, 3 adults in the unit, I have to make a packet that big, and then the papers they bring me makes the packet that big for each person. It's a lot. I'm just saying, and that's just one part. And one of the lady I was doing a research for the other day, she was like, do they realize that you do the work of 10 people? And I said, yeah, they know what they know. She's like, I don't know how you guys do it. I don't understand how you can do it. I do not like sloppy. If I would be your boss, I would give you a raise. Well, you want to be my boss? I would like you to be my boss. We only get a raise once a year. We get 13 thumbs up. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. We get raises. Well, technically, they figure since they give us a bonus towards the end of the year, which is equal to 1 paycheck, like a 2-week paycheck, they figure that in there. And then there's other ways, they have that you can earn money too. So, they're trying to get us more money per hour, but we have to go off of the budget, what our property has and what we can afford. And so, but I do have an apartment, and I am blessed for that. I'm blessed that I have an apartment. I have a roof over my head, and I get paid an hourly wage. So, you know what I mean? Like, I can't complain. Oh, no GoFundMes. And a lot of these people, like Lori, the one who's can't take care of her children, she can't take care of her dogs, she has a GoFundMe because she hasn't been paying her rent when she gets money from the state to pay her rent. Lisa, same thing. She's on here e-begging every single day, 4 or 5 times a day. I need $20 total. I need $20 so I can eat. I'm hungry, and a pack of smokes. It's always the same thing. And I'm like, okay, but she's addicted to rack, right? She's addicted, crack. She's addicted to it. She won't go into treatment because she's also on the methadone program. She's been on it for 20 years, methadone. Okay? So your parents are going to have to move. You're living with them right now, and you're not going to get to go with them. So your only choice is going to be to either live on the street or go into treatment. So she says, well, I guess I'm not going to have a choice. I'm going to have to go to treatment. Okay, right there tells me She doesn't want to get clean. So you know what it's going to be? She's going to go to treatment for 30 days. She's going to tell everybody, because people have said if she goes to treatment, they would send her money, they would send her, you know, they would send her what she needs. It's going to be a huge scam, okay? She's going to come out and say she's clean and sober, not doing anything anymore, and she's going to get people giving her money left and right. Make a wish list, send my Cash App, my Venmo, my PayPal, my Chime. She's got every single thing you can imagine. Every pay app you can imagine. For some coffee or vape juice, you have a nice chat here. Oh, thank you so much. I haven't had super chat in a while. Thank you. Waste of space. $9.99. Woo woo. Thank you. I really appreciate that very much, because I don't ask for money. I'm getting close to my $100. I think it's taken me 2 months to get there. To get to my $100, you have to have the threshold. Now I'm starting to talk like Lisa. Threshold, where you can't get paid until you reach that $100. It's stupid. It's like, why can't it be $50, Yes, thank you so much. Can I heart that? Oh, yes, it lets me heart it. YouTube is changing things, you guys. Now there's green screen. So I can show, oh my gosh, I need to plan this out. I can show you guys like pictures of Daddy Longneck and Lisa. But yeah, Leticia, those of you who have watched her, do you agree that she needs to be banned from the internet? That she is so dangerous for the internet? Why? And she's monetized. But every video, if I talk about anything, molestation, abuse, things like that, my video doesn't get monetized. But she sits there and says the horrible, disgusting, awful things that she says, and she's monetized. I'm confused. Is she okay? Is YouTube okay? You know how she does it? Are you okay? What is wrong with you? I should do a Leticia parody. Wouldn't that be funny? And that's because everybody keeps watching her. I know, Robert. You know what? Well, again, I don't watch her channel. I'll watch somebody else. But you're right. With Lisa, if everybody just watched the reaction channels at least, instead of going to her chat and giving her the view, people need to just stop. But it's what people want. It's crazy. She is one crazy woman. One stream I watch calls her Letitty. Huh? Did you, hey, waste of space, did you see when the cops came last night or early this morning, and she asked the guy, the police officer, she asked him some very personal questions, and he was stupid to answer. I would have said, ma'am, that is none of your business. But she asked him how many times he ejaculates. And her mom, what's wrong with her freaking mom? She's going to drive her mom crazy. First of all, she's going to get her mom kicked out of, I think, does her mom rent or own? Anyway, if she's renting, Leticia is going to get her kicked out of there if the cops keep coming. Oh, you were watching? Oh my God. If everybody quit watching and talking about her, she would just go away. Well, Robert, I don't think she would. I don't think she would go away. I wish she wouldn't get the views, but she will just turn on that camera if no matter who's watching, and she just wants to rant to somebody. And boy, oh boy, the things she says, the threats, it's nuts that she gets away with it. I don't understand why YouTube doesn't do something about it. That's what I don't understand. Advice for what, heavy metal? Advice for what? What? 14 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Night also time me out for 24 hours too. Okay, huh? Night also time me out for 24 hours too. Okay, night. You want me to time you out? Is that what you're saying? Are you telling me you want me to time you out? Yes or no? TWC wants to be timed out, I think, Lexi, Robert. I need to message Picker. Where's Picker been? Oh, good night. Do it. Time him out. There, Robert did it. There you go, TWC. You got your timeout. Oh my gosh. So, another thing I was thinking about, don't ask me why. Maybe it's from listening to the crazy one. When she, she accuses everybody of every guy has touched her and she's not wanted it, right? And now she's talking about possibly being pregnant again. Robert spanked him. Your wish is my command, 24 hours. I love it. I love you, Robert. So I don't play games. Yeah, TWC likes being timed out for some reason. Anyway, she blames everybody for touching her inappropriately. And she doesn't ask for it, right? That's what, and she keeps telling everybody that she was found not guilty of, she was acquitted of all charges when she went to jail for a year, right? She went to jail for a year, but she was acquitted of all charges. And that's not true. She was not. She was found not guilty by reason of insanity. That's not the same thing as being not guilty, okay? She did a year in prison, in jail. And you know what she was talking about? What she did? She would, okay, this is disgusting. Trigger warning. At the jail, she would smear her menses all over the walls. But she's not crazy, right? And she refuses to take medicine. And I think that should be a condition. But then she says, oh, you're going to force me to put that poison in my body? It's either that or you go to the mental institution. That, if I was a judge, that's what I would do. This has got to stop. And there's got to be laws revolving around social media. It's gotten out of control and it's not fun, It's just, you see all these crazy people and nothing's done about it. And then a lot of people pretend to be crazy or have PTSD for views. That's sick. That's very sick. And then when you talk about the fact that you let your dog down there, bestiality, again, nothing happens. She should not ever be allowed to have a child. Ever. Because like I said the other night, I believe 100% because of her fucked up head and the way she justifies everything, I believe that what she allowed the dog to do, she would do with an offspring. I do. I believe it 100%. Date a beautiful woman does not have any for you. Wait, heavy metal, I don't understand your question, hon. Do you know of King Cobra? Do you know of King Cobra? He's on YouTube. That's where I started watching streams. Is he a streamer? Wait, does Carrie cover him? Carrie, the bored housewife, does she cover him? Does he have a girlfriend? And they're really cringe? Is that? That's what I'm thinking of. But that might not be the right people. And then there's Shani for Christ, or authentically Shani and Rev, another creepy ass couple who lost their kids to the state. Lisa, Lori, Shani and Rev, and TT's kids want really nothing to do with her. But I mean, think about that. Leticia, all of them have lost their kids, and Lisa, Leticia, Lori's not so popular, TT's not so popular anymore, but they have thousands of views. It's nuts. Those are the type of people that put social media as number one in their life, above their kids, above anything, and will do anything for the views. They'll make up things, they'll lie constantly. The more dramatic, the more views they'll get. So that's what they do, even at the expense of their family. I don't know, I haven't heard of her. Oh, Carrie, bored housewife, you haven't? Need your advice. Date a beautiful woman, does not have any for you. She has no place to live. I don't understand the question. Are you asking about, should you date a beautiful woman if she doesn't have a place to live? Is that what you're asking? Please let me know if that's what you're asking. So I'm going to start this payday. I'm really going to set aside, because I have to buy a new car and I've got to clamp down. Seriously, it's been November. When did I move in here? November 1st or December 1st? Do you guys know? No, I wouldn't date her. No, absolutely not. Nope. Well, here's the thing. I wouldn't date a guy who had no place to live. No. I am too old to be. I don't mind being the other part of the relationship, giving to the relationship, but if you have nothing coming to me, that probably means you had nothing before me and you're not going to have anything after me. So, no. If you can't, no. That's too much. That's too much pressure. No. Hell no. I don't want to have to, no. You got to ask yourself why. Like, it depends. Why doesn't she have a place to live? And here's the other thing. You never want to date somebody and be living with them at the beginning of your relationship. I mean, that's just too much baggage. That's too much stuff. There's another one called Brooks Heather that live in her truck. She gets lots of money off YouTube. There was a gal I watched, Morgan something, and she, a lot of people didn't like her, but she was a single gal, and she traveled around in her Bronco that she turned into like a mini house, kind of. And she was very talented in doing that. And she had like 3 or 4 dogs in that Bronco with her, which at first I was like, God, that's terrible. They're sleeping in that tiny Bronco. But she would travel and they would go run on the water, and not run on the water, but you know what I mean. They go to the water and run, and they'd run in the forest. Like, they got to travel and they got to be outside a lot, and they were happy dogs. Something Morgan. I can't remember what she was called, but she made a lot of money off of YouTube, but I feel like she was telling a story, like, and living the story, not lying about the story. She probably told fibs here and there. I don't know, but you could see that she was actually working on the Bronco and she was fixing it up and she was traveling. So you could see she was doing a lot of what she said she was doing. The man needs to have more than you. If they can't take care of themselves, that won't be good for you. That's right. Hell no, I'm not taking anybody in. I understand people fall on hard times. Absolutely, they do. But I tell you this, there's no way if I met a guy, I would ever put that on him and say, you know, can I live with you? Or I wouldn't, if he offered me to, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to start a relationship like that. It's just obligation. They'd feel obligated. No. And I'm too proud too. Like, no, don't be feeling sorry for me and making me your freaking charity case. I just moved to, got out of New York. Now I don't have to shovel snow. Oh, you were in New York. I had a friend that lived in New York in the I can't remember what part. Very beautiful, like suburban kind of. It was, God, what was the name of it? Her ex-husband was a doctor and they lived on the water and oh my gosh, their kids went to private school. They had a beautiful home. But I remember I've known her since, because when I was a younger girl, after I was kicked out of my house at 15 years old, I lived here, I lived there, and her family took me in at one point, and I went to school from their house, and um, I've known her for a really long time. I haven't talked to her in quite a while, but she moved to New York, and I remember I was doing an audition for a show I was going to be on, thought, wanted to be on, but it ended up, I think, only airing a couple times anyways, but there was like hundreds of girls waiting for hours outside of this place. And I didn't get in till like 4 in the morning, or I had to get up at 4 in the morning. I think I got in like midnight. I looked terrible. It was a terrible time. I had to find my way there by myself too. I did not care for New York too much. Oh, Buffalo. So, do you mind me asking where you live now? Yeah, Robert's from New York. Watertown was my hometown. So, Robert, what do you guys, Lexi, Donna, what do you guys think is going to be um, announced tomorrow by President Trump? What do you think? What do you think he's going to announce, you guys? Thank you for the hearts, you guys. Thank you for the 15 thumbs up. Oh, you've been to Watertown. I've never even heard of it until Robert had said that he lived there. What do you think he's going to announce? Does anybody have any idea? Todd Father's in Buffalo. Wow, you guys. I've never been to Buffalo. Buffalo. 3 Buffalo gals going round the outside. Round the outside. Lexi, I guess he's going to announce something tomorrow. I have to show you guys Daddy Longneck. I've just got Daddy Longneck on my mind. You guys are going to die when you see this punk. Again, Daddy Longneck has 40,000 subscribers. How crazy is that? This guy who's just, ugh. But him and Lisa Richard could be related. I kid you not. They could. Oh, my screen's dirty. Hold on. Hey, Kermie. How are you? Kermie, what do you think Trump's going to announce tomorrow, huh? Oh, my goodness. All these. Oh, gosh. Latitty. It's just another manic Monday. Oh, wish it were Sunday. History. Come on. There's Daddy Longneck right here. Okay. Ready? This content may be inappropriate for some users. It's got my song. They're not going to let me monetize it now. He's in the middle. Don't stop, don't miss, just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it now. Lick it good, suck this pussy just like you should. Right now, lick it good, suck this pussy just like you should. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. That's Daddy Longneck. Gross. Lisa looks like him. It's the neck. It's all in the neck. I'm telling you. Oh, come on. How do I get it out? Okay, there we go. Let's see. There's another one. Here we go. Oh, here he is. Oh, come on. Hold on a second. Get back.
I got a surprise for you.
Let's see it.
I'll be right back.
Yes. Finally got that baby ass eyes. No.
Super icy. That's your daddy.
Gross. Oh, I know, right? Krista. That wasn't true either. The agreement was NATO was not to be in Ukraine, and they actually were on the border of Ukraine and Russia, and they wouldn't move. Russia felt threatened. Go Canada 2020. And Kirby says, no. Can you believe him? Oh, Daddy Longneck. And I mean, they have him do these videos with these girls, right? It's hilarious because some of the girls are kind of, they're attractive. And oh, this is the tuna boxes one. This one's funny. Well, you might not think so, but hold on. You guys might not think so. Okay.
Daddy Longneck here, and I want to give y'all ladies advice. When I'm coming over there, and when I'm coming to see you gotta wash your fucking tuna boxes. Yeah, y'all letting that little tuna box stink. I'm like, I go over a girl's house, fucking, I don't want it smelling like motherfucking stanky and shit, you feel me? I gotta fucking spray this shit. Cause I gotta let all that fucking stink out, and then I gotta fucking go back all the way back to my house and shit. Just cause your fucking tuna boxes stink. So ladies, if you're out there, take showers. Stop letting that little tuna box stink.
It's like, dude, have you taken a shower in like a year? Wash that hair. Oh my God. Tuna box. And then look at what's up above. Hold on. Look at all these tuna boxes up above. The tuna traps. All right. My neck. My back. Letting the tuna box stink. Okay, so don't ask me why I was watching that. Tuna box should have a steak. So he one of the aliens that they say are amongst us, Krista. He needs a new barber. He's scary. Will somebody please feed that boy? Wait. The way he talks, that tuna box stank. I have to remind them that a Fox employee is Secretary of Defense, and a Fox employee is Secretary of Transportation, and another Fox employee is an Assistant Director of the FBI. Ah, Grasshopper. Cash Patel. I love him. He's a badass. Kermit, can you believe, I mean, dude, why is he so skinny? But again, he reminds me of Lisa. The neck and the skinniness. And she tries to say, oh, it's because I don't eat. No, bitch. It's because you smoke crack. Stop it. I don't eat. I'm starving. Every day she's starving, right? And she never gets money, she says. But then she comes on with a cigarette. Wait, if you were out of cigarettes yesterday while you were smoking one, you were out. And then it's your last one, you say. And then the next day, you're smoking another one. Come on. I mean, and these people are just like, they believe all of her lies. This is the same bitch who claimed her son had brain cancer and he didn't, and that he had a short time to live. And should she just let him go? And that a daughter that she doesn't even have was murdered in a abandoned house by somebody who was never caught. She's killed her father off a couple times. She's lied about all of it. But yet people still believe shit she says. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't get it. Did you know dragonflies have all them legs yet can't actually walk? I didn't know that, Joe. Joe, because they fly. There you go. They hover from place to place. Oh, that's a vegan for you. My scales. Wait, what did Kermit say? My scales, my green, my bread. So, okay. You guys, I had never seen a cockroach before, okay? Never in my life, not in real life. I had never laid eyes on a real life cockroach, okay? There's this gal in a unit who says, not here, the other property, says, I'm all of a sudden having cockroaches in my house and my apartment, and this happened a couple years ago. And so the manager then had an extermination company come and exterminate, and then they came back and did it again, and the cockroaches came back. Okay, so she's like, I'm like, okay. So I posted 48-hour notices on this building. There's 4 units on this building, and she said, I think it's coming from this specific unit. So I checked the other unit, didn't have any. I checked hers. She had put some stuff down. There was none that we saw. Okay. Went to the 3rd unit. Oh my gosh. Okay. There was a dead one on the kitchen floor. There was one up where the oven, the stove, what you call it is. And so we were like hitting the cupboards, to get him to scurry out. I was like, okay, slide out that drawer underneath the stove, underneath the oven. Let's look under there. Well, the first girl that said she thought she was getting them from this other unit, offered the other unit this stuff to kill cockroaches. She gave her this thing, a little sticky pad. So we pulled out the drawer. He got the flashlight, looked down there. There was the sticky pad. The thing was covered. There was no more room for one more cockroach. They were all dead, but there was no more room. It was packed. And I told the guy, I'm like, where are these things coming from? And I mean, she leaves food out all the time, everywhere. I'm like, you guys can't do that. You can't leave food out all the time. Well, then the fourth unit, don't know where those keys went, but somebody has them. They weren't home, so we couldn't go into their unit. But I'm wondering if it's just that one unit now. But the crazy thing is I had never seen a cockroach in my life, ever. Disgusting. Grease under stove. Oh, they love the grease. Range hood. Thank you, Kermie. Yes. My name aside. Yes. Hard to rid of those suckers. Is there a new tenant? There maybe they brought them. Well, that's the thing is, oh, Lexi put cockroach. Joe's apartment. I remember that movie. If the apartment smells of syrup and they aren't making breakfast, roaches. Are you serious? That's from cockroaches? I drank invisible ink and then I had to go to the emergency room and wait to be seen. Wait, what, Kermie? You drank invisible ink? What do you mean? Down in Texas, the cockroaches live in sewers. Ew, I know. Why do they smell like syrup? What did Robert say? If you exterminate one unit, they will just go to... Well, they exterminated all 4 of them. That's the thing. They shut it down and exterminated the whole building. In regards to the smell. Oh, God. So, yeah, I heard they're very hard to get rid of. And maybe when that unit, when she moved in, because I heard they like to live in like TVs and stuff. I did. If you exterminate one unit, they will just go to another unit. So you exterminate that unit and they just move over. Yeah, the whole all of them were exterminated. That's what I'm saying. I have to remind. Oh, I already said that. I already read that. I didn't see anything above that. If you read it, the last comment I see above that, Robert, is that's a vegan for you, and above that is the Fox employee thing. There's no. Why is there not another comment that I can see? Weird. Type it again. Oh, microwaves too. Oh, it's a joke. You have to often remove appliances and any wood in the apartment. I heard that they don't. I was asked if they like the wood, and I was told no, that those are the ants, the carpenter ants. Oh, it was a joke what you said, Kirby. Okay. Oh, sorry. If they didn't have roaches before the new tenant brought them in, probably. Oh, they'll hide in it. That's true, because that's why he kept banging on the, yeah. Ew, I can't stand those things, you guys. Ew. And Lisa had them in her apartment with her kids. Somebody that was in that apartment when her son was in there and Lisa was in the fucking bedroom on TikTok smoking her crack. took a video of their floor, their apartment, and there were bugs and roaches crawling all over the floor, and her boy slept in there. The ones that fly at you. Oh my gosh, there's ones that fly. It's often not the case of a filth or bad tenant. It's that all it takes is a bad neighbor buying a bad piece of furniture. But sometimes people are gross and don't recognize, and it's gross. Well, what was gross to me, Joe, is seeing that whole square filled up of dead cockroaches. Oh, God. I was like, oh my God, I can't. Oh, God. Oh, the rat population. I've not seen one there. I have heard that, but we have behind all the buildings, there's woods, a bunch of woods, right? And I've heard that there's been a couple here and there, but there are cats around there too. And I'm not supposed to feed the strays, but I do it anyways. And I'm like, I'm keeping these cats here. They will get rid of those rats for us. Yeah, I couldn't, Joe. They don't eat the wood cod. Sometimes they hide in the crevices in the wood. Right. Tent it, tent it, tent it, tent it, tent it, tent it, tent it. Hell no. There's too many bugs out there. Trump and TSMC announced $100 billion plan to build 5 U.S. factories. Nice. See, I don't care what anybody says. The haters are going to hate. They're going to make up shit. But guess what? Trump is brilliant. I don't care what anybody says. That man is brilliant. Look at what he's accomplished all of his life. And another thing, just gonna say this. People can say whatever the fuck they want. Look at his kids. Hello. Look at his kids. Has any of them ever ended up in jail? Has any of them ever ended up on drugs? Has any of them ended up being a loser, not working? Look at them. Now, look at a lot of other rich mother effers in Hollywood and other politicians. Let's see. Just because you come from a family that has a lot of money doesn't mean you're going to be a good kid, right? A lot of kids that come from money end up to be terrible, in trouble, on drugs. You know what? None of his kids have been like that. None of them. They're all respectable. They all keep themselves nice. They all support their father. They're all family oriented. I don't care what people say. If you want to know about a parent, typically look at their kid when they're adults. That'll tell you. Except, well, that's not always true, because look at me, and my mom was a shit mom. Sorry. I enjoy your live videos. Thank you for responding to my comments. I hope you all have a blessed night and awesome. You too, Joe. It was nice having you here. Thank you for being a part of the conversation. I'm not mad at you. Why would I be mad at you? Oh, Hunter Biden's disgusting. Cockroaches carry diseases? Am I catching up on this? Read what I said above twice. Breaking news above. Hold on. Trump. Tent it. Why am I not seeing Robert's comments? Robert, it's doing something. I'm not seeing all the comments, you guys. But I don't have an option. Yeah, definitely. Come back again. See, Kermie says Kermie's not seeing him anymore either, Robert. Kermie, what did he say? Hey, good looking. Hey, Rob, what you got cooking? We're talking about cockroaches. Ew. And that I had never seen them before. And I wish I never had since. Trump's not your cup of tea. I don't, hey, you have a right to feel that way. Why would I be mad at you for that? I have not seen Sean. I feel like maybe Sean found another girlfriend because when Sean finds a gal, he kind of disappears. So I'm hoping he's okay. But I've been busy. I haven't reached out. I had a fun day treasure hunting for used guitar cases to fit my new guitars. Nice. I'm glad you had a good day. No, heavy metal, we don't get mad at people here because they have a difference of opinion politically. Shit. We can't all think the same. That'd be pretty boring, right? Did you see what I wrote above that was Trump announcement? Uh Something you saw Trump, you said something about breaking news, Trump announcement. Oh, Trump and TSMC announced a 100 billion plan. Yeah, I read it out loud. Remember? You can't see that it's all cap. Now I see that, Robert. Yes, I see that one. But I didn't see a couple of your other comments. Robert, I'm not saying I couldn't see them with my eyes. I'm saying they're not there for me to see. So they're disappearing for some reason. I don't know if YouTube's taking them because sometimes YouTube does that to some comments on Capitol Hill for anti-revenge porn bill. That's awesome. The only way to get rid of cockroaches is, that was announced this afternoon. Nice. I love Melania Trump. I'd rather discuss with you about cockroaches and stuff instead of that woman that is gone batshit crazy. Leticia. Yes, Leticia. That was announced this afternoon. Awesome. I need to get another pair of glasses too. I need to have two pair. Two pairs? Two pair. I want something to eat. I haven't eaten dinner. I'm hungry. Just 10 for something to eat, guys, and 10 for some smokes. Just kidding. Just 20 total, okay? 20 total. 20 total. Yeah, I'm just hungry. It takes several days and everybody has to leave to get rid of cockroaches. I remember watching a woman live streaming from a mental ward driving that during a breakdown she was having. It was a hell of a thing to see. Wow. Macklemore was a new video. Macklemore was a new video. Robert, so they have to leave out of there. And so what if the cockroaches are in the TVs and the microwaves? Should they just throw them away? What do you think? Should I tell them to just throw everything away? I'll bet you any amount of money it's that new tenant if you didn't have roaches before that. Well, she's not new, but I'm saying a couple of years ago when they had the roach issue before, the tenant next to the one that had them in there said that she thinks she brought them because I think she was new then. Yes. No, get the used appliances that are infested. Hold on. To your favorite enemy. Give them. That's a good idea. Hey, we have a microwave for free. Do you want it? Ew. I can't believe you can. I see that, Robert. I'm reading all the ones that I'm seeing from you since you said that. Bag them and fumigate. Ew. Many states reserve the responsibility of pest control to the landlord, regardless of what tenant brought in. Yeah, we're taking care of it. I mean, we're going to have to. With appliances, you can't just leave them outside, even If rain isn't expected in the next few days, you can't just spray it and hope. Those cockroaches are hard to get rid of. They multiply like crazy. Oh my gosh. Shit. And I heard that they go through outlets and stuff. Because the one gal was telling me that she saw them. Oh God, I can't. She saw them coming through the outlet. Stop it. Oh, I'm going to throw up. 2 total versus a landlord. I would highly consider replacing electronics, but fumigation and prevent it is will take care of the roaches over a period of time. I probably spent a good 5 years of my life working for an exterminator as an I just can't even imagine looking over and seeing one of those fuckers coming through the hell no. I would run. I'd move. I'm trying to think if there's any electronics used. I have. I've never seen a cockroach here. Oh, that's disgusting. They have existed as long as sharks and alligators, crocs. They aren't ever going to die. Just got to deter them. Heavy metal. Ew, look at all that cockroaches. Oh, I'm itching. What time is it, guys? It is 10:22. I've been on here an hour and a half. Can you believe that? That's a long time. Ew, God. See, whenever people talk about fleas or bugs, spider, anything, I start itching. I guess you don't want to discuss bed bugs tonight. Ew, I've never seen a real bed bug. I have seen lice. I've not had it since I've been an adult. My mom said when we were kids, someone was watching us and we all got it. Cockroaches will survive a nuclear war sometimes, but rarely they can come in a bag in your groceries. Oh, can you imagine? And then they scurry somewhere and then then they start having babies. East Coast time off to bed without bugs for me. Okay, Joe, good night. Thank you for coming in, hon. Oh, bed bugs are another hard thing to get rid of. That's why I tell people don't buy used don't buy used mattresses, don't buy used couches, don't buy anything that things can live in. Bella in chat. I have to go now, but it's been fun. Take care. Good night, Kermie. Love you, sweetie. I think I'm gonna go too. I gotta wash my face. I gotta get up at 5 because I gotta be up at the property, cleaning out the laundry rooms, picking up all the garbage. Because those people are slobs up there. They don't teach their kids to pick up after themselves. You too, honey. And that pisses me off. I can't say all of them, but some of them don't. They just let and then they send the kids to the dumpsters with the garbage, right? Little kids that can't reach the fucking dumpsters. So the kids throw it on the ground. And then it gets all wet and animals go through it and it spreads all over. It's disgusting. Adios. You too. Thank you, Waste of Space. Thank you so much for the super chat too. I really appreciate that. There are many techniques in pest control that you can even retain your infested stuff because it will kill everything. Like what? What's the best technique? Don't let the bed bugs bite. If they do, grab a shoe and beat them till they're black and blue. Good night, Robert. Love you, honey. I wish I didn't have to go. God, now I'm itching. There are a lot of heat treatments and fumigations that work great. Well, come on, Rob, spill it. Okay, I just felt something. Oh, it's my hair that got pulled on my arm. Especially furniture that involves material like couches, mattresses. Exactly. Oof. And people pick up shit like that off of the side of the road. Good night, heavy metal. I hope you don't see no cockroaches. I would freak out, you guys. I just couldn't. Like I said, imagine looking over and seeing a cockroach crawling out of the outlet. That would be it. I would move. I couldn't do it. What lives underneath and inside your refrigerator or your oven? I look in there all the time. I never see any bugs. Inside your refrigerator? Where? Oh my gosh, stop. Yeah, not putting the garbage. Yes. That's why I always empty my garbages, get everything out of here, throw. I don't throw the food even down the garbage disposal. I put it in a bag and put it out in the dumpster because we have our garbage picked up a couple times a week. So I couldn't, like, I couldn't. I could not do. When I went to Hawaii, I couldn't. Did I see a cockroach there? I saw some bug there and I was grossed out. It was years ago. I don't know what it was. But no, I could not, I couldn't. I could not live somewhere where there was bugs all the time or big old spiders. Hell no. And some people just, oh, that's just a spider. I don't know what it is about bugs, but they really creep me out. Spiders scare me to death. I hate it. Like I'm always afraid, like going through clothes when I would have stuff in the garage, clothes boxed up and stuff. I'd be terrified to go through those boxes because I know I'd see a spider. A 41, it might not be too healthy for humans. Human plus the dog will probably not be happy. 41, it's called. Do not try using your dog's flea collar because you can't sleep and feel things crawling. You're a landlord, Heavy Metal? Yeah, my dog doesn't wear a flea collar. I don't leave, well, my grand dog, he doesn't wear a flea collar. I give him a treatment. Baking mix? Stop! I don't eat a lot of cereal. I never eat cornmeal. But now, I've typed 50 things here and you can't see it. No, what's going on? Are you guys seeing Robert's comments? The last comment I see, Robert, is good night, sweetheart. And I replied to that. And then I've typed 50 things here and you can't see it. Those are the last two comments I see. Oh God, in a bag of sugar or flour. Okay, I'm going to go. Grits too. Oh. And you guys wonder why I don't want to eat. You wonder why I don't eat. Literally, the shit that's in our food. There's 10 below that. Wow. Are you guys seeing Robert's comment? Many insects have great protein. I've heard that. That's all I've seen of Robert's, just those two. See, Robert? No one else has seen them either. YouTube's doing something. What's it called when they do? Shadow ban? Is that what it's called? Okay, I'm going to go. I'm getting mad. Robert's comments aren't popping up for some reason, honey. Gas them. I saw that. Gas them. Ooh. Yeah. I'm already itching. Bye. There's two more. Okay, I saw gas them. Robert Fresh. You and Robert, right? Finally, okay. Mwah, mwah. Good night. Sleep tight. Sweet dreams. Sleep with the angels. I will see you very soon. Well, since Sosa's not here and he's not distracting me, maybe I'll go live tomorrow night too. We shall see. 18 thumbs up. Thank you guys. I will talk to you guys later. Be sure to updates on your device as well, Robert. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Robert. Turn your phone off and turn it back on. A lot of times that helps too. What she sees seems to be selective. What do you mean? Nobody else is seeing it either. Why are you saying that about me? Sweet dreams, Irene. We'll see you later down the tube. No, no one else is seeing it either. I'm on a computer. Well, maybe that's the difference. I don't know. Oh, that's right. You don't do it on your phone. I only see you too, Robert. See, everyone else is saying the same thing. So don't say that to me. That makes me mad. I'm not being selective. Bye, guys.